In today's video, I'll be talking about a Spac that is being backed by Amazon and Uber. The Spac is being led by Reid Hoffman, who is the co-founder of LinkedIn, and the company being acquired is Aurora Autonomics. Aurora Autonomics is building the next-generation approach to self-driving vehicles and already has partnerships with two of the biggest tech giants in the world, Uber and Amazon. Uber has invested $400 million in Aurora and owns 26% of it, while Amazon has invested an undisclosed amount during a Series B funding round. With their partnership with Uber and Amazon, Aurora Autonomics can quickly become a giant in the autonomous vehicle space. Amazon has pledged to go zero carbon emission by 2040 and have allocated more than $1 billion to reach this goal, which will bring in a lot of revenue for Aurora Autonomics. Furthermore, Uber will collaborate with Aurora and launch self-driving vehicles on its ride-hailing and food delivery network, which will bring in a lot more revenue. I'll be discussing the details later on in this video. The Spac has the potential to perform similar to CCIV and can run up to 600 to 700% before the merger even goes through. This is a great opportunity with huge upside and minimum downside, so make sure you guys stick around till the end and don't miss out on anything. What's up guys? Welcome back to MunibaInvests. On this channel, I'll be helping you make smart investment choices by doing extensive research and bringing you the best cryptocurrencies and stocks to add to your portfolio. As always, if you're ready to take the next step in your journey to financial freedom, then make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and press the bell icon. This really helps out the channel and tells YouTube to push this community to other like-minded investors. Before we get into why I'm so excited for this merger, let's quickly go over what a Spac is. For some of you, this information may be very redundant, but I still want to go over this because my goal with this channel is to build a community that is useful for investors of all backgrounds. I want these videos to be helpful for people that have just started investing yesterday, and also helpful for people that are more experienced. If you don't know what a Spac is or want a quick refresher on Spacs, then keep watching. Otherwise, you can just skip on over to the next part of the video. A Spac is basically a blank check company. What that means is that this company does not offer any products, and the sole purpose of creating this company is to buy another company that is not being publicly traded. Publicly traded companies are those that are listed on the stock market and the general public can buy. So a person creates a Spac company in which investors put their money. Then the leader of the Spac gets 2 years to acquire a private company with the money raised. Otherwise, the money goes back to the investors. A private company that is looking to go public agrees to get bought by the Spac instead of going through the more conventional IPO process. This is because the IPO process is very rigorous. It takes a lot of money, requires a company to do a lot of paperwork, and also takes 6 to 7 months for the whole process. In comparison, merging with a Spac takes a lot less money, paperwork is a lot less tedious, and it can take less than a month for the whole process. Now, this might seem like butterflies and rainbows where everybody wins. Unfortunately, that's not the case. The drawback of investing in a Spac is that you as an investor are putting money in the Spac, don't have a guarantee of which company the Spac leader is going to be buying. So you are placing a lot of faith in the Spac leader. Because of this, it's very important to do research on the Spac leader and have full trust in him to acquire a good company. Now that you have completed Spac 101 and understand the basics of Spacs, let's look at the Spac deal. The Spac's name is Reinvent Technology Partners Y, ticker symbol RTPY. RTPY is acquiring the autonomous vehicle company Aurora Autonomous. Let's talk about why this is such an exciting merger. A major catalyst that will boost Aurora a lot is its partnership with Amazon and Uber. Amazon has pledged to achieve net zero carbon emission by 2040 and plans on doing so with its Climate Pledge Fund. Amazon launched the Climate Pledge Fund in 2020 to support the development of sustainable and decarbonizing technologies and services. Amazon has allocated $2 billion to this investment program, and so far it has been a great success. Let's look at another automotive technology company, Rivian. Amazon partnered with Rivian and ordered 100,000 custom electric vehicles from them in 2019. This partnership with Amazon was so valuable that it pushed Rivian's valuation from $27.6 billion to $70 billion.
Oh my God! Wow!
Rivian is also a very exciting company that I'm keeping an eye on, so make sure you subscribe if you would like to see my analysis on it. It's important to note that Rivian has not delivered any vehicles yet. This increase in valuation from $27.6 billion to $70 billion is simply from their deal with Amazon. This puts into perspective just how valuable a partnership with Amazon is. In comparison to Rivian, Aurora Automotive has a valuation of only $12 billion. With partnerships with Amazon and also Uber, let's not forget that, I can easily see the valuation of Aurora crossing $100 billion in the next 5 to 10 years, maybe even sooner than that. Another huge reason why I'm so excited for this merger is the massive amount of volume the Spac is generating. Look at the institutional ownership and the shareholders' data. There are 124 institutional investors with massive positions in the Spac. Arena Capital owns 2 million shares. Saba Capital Management owns 3.8 million shares, and the list goes on. This is very exciting because this merger is not even official as of right now. There is a chance that this deal might not go through. Regardless of that, institutional investors are loading up on the Spac because they know of the huge potential it has. Last time a Spac generated this much interest was for CCIV Lucid merger. That merger generated so much attraction that before the merger went through, CCIV stock increased by 6 times. We can see a similar trend for RTPY as well. Another reason I'm very excited for this merger is that the people involved in this merger are the best that Silicon Valley has to offer. As I mentioned during Spac 101, it's very important that the people involved in the Spac are well reputable and experienced. This Spac definitely hits the jackpot with that. RTPY is led by Reid Hoffman. He was a founding board member and CEO of PayPal, as well as co-founder of LinkedIn. He currently serves on the board of Microsoft and is a partner at noted venture capital firm Greylock. He also invested in a number of successful private and now public companies, including Airbnb. Next, let's look at the founder of the acquisition company Aurora. Aurora was founded in 2016 by Chris Urmson, Drew Bagnall, and Sterling Anderson, who had been leading members of Google's, Uber's, and Tesla's autonomous driving program respectively. The trio is recognized as the dream team of autonomy in Silicon Valley. That was all the positive information regarding this Spac. Now let's talk about the downside of investing in this Spac. I have seen a lot of other YouTubers only talk about the upside of an investment and not mention its downside. That is highly misleading and doesn't paint the full picture for you guys watching. On this channel, I'll be providing you guys with unbiased information and go over both upsides and downsides of an investment. If you appreciate this, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. So, what's the downside of investing in the Spac? Honestly, the downside is very little. Let's say the Spac deal does not go through, like how Bill Ackman's highly anticipated jumbo-sized Spac deal did not go through due to regulations by the SEC. What happens then? Not much, to be honest. Spacs are almost like stable coins. The RTPY stock will stay fluctuating between $9.5 and $10. If the merger does not go through, you will be able to sell your shares for the exact same price. The second scenario is if the merger does go through, but the valuation of Aurora is a lot more than $12 billion because of all the hype being generated, then we will see a similar trend as we saw for CCIV, and there will be a massive drop in price. Even then, the price won't drop below $10, so overall it's a very safe investment if you get in at this price. I highly recommend you all to do your own due diligence before investing in this Spac. And that wraps it up for today's video. If this video was helpful and gave you a good insight on the RTPY Aurora merger, then make sure to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.
Do it! Just do it!
This way you'll stay up to date with the latest unbiased investment opportunities. Also, please share your opinions in the comment section below. Do you think Aurora has a bright future or will it be a bust? I would love to hear your opinions and have a conversation with you all. Until next time, take care and keep investing.